Multithon 2025. Hello, my name is Propokadoo. I'm going to be the opening host to bring you through this awesome marathon. Need everyone take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Tech issues. Blow them all away because we're going to be getting into this awesome 4-3 something day marathon, and you're not even going to know how long it is because it's going to be that hype as we're all already going to be jumping into our first run of the day, the Super Metroid Brothers with scrungip and hotstreak in just a moment here. Thank you, everybody who already donated, because we'll be talking about that a little bit later, but you've already made them go and do the Mario in the Spore Spawn room. I don't even know what that is. I've watched Super Metroid for years, and I don't know what that boss is. I've never heard the name. It sounds like a cute little thing you'd find in Animal Crossing at the bottom of the ocean, but instead we're going to find it in Super Metroid with this 100% two-player run. And it sounds like that's coming up right now. Scrungip, hotstreak, do the Mario on, I forget, Zemo? You know what, just go. You're on, go, have fun.
Hello everybody, welcome. We are playing Super Metroid, but we are doing 100% co-op. Let's go ahead and jump down to Cirrus Station.
Alright. So, I'm going to be going through Sarah's station and going to activate the escape sequence.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out here until the time bomb starts, and then I'm dipping.
Yeah. So, with Multitroid, which is what we are using for this run, all event flags, items, health, and ammo are shared. So, if I do something, it will immediately happen for hotstreak and vice versa.
Get damaged off his tail, you fool.
I'm trying!
You can literally just stand against the right wall.
I see.
Yeah.
We're off to a great start.
True. And here I go.
Okay.
You may have noticed we are Mario and Green Mario. That's just for fun.
Yeah, we are the Super Metroid Brothers. So, the general idea of what we're going for here is, hotstreak will be going to the upper half of the map to begin with, and I will be going to the lower half. That will kind of swap in the middle. You'll probably see when that change happens.
Making my way to get Morph Ball. My friend Mario over there is just going to be waiting for me to get it, so he can go through a Morph Ball tunnel at the start of the map, start of the game.
Early game is going to be a little bit slow.
Can I ask you a question,
Yeah, of course.
What's up?
Why did you pick the 3'1" Metroid Brothers?
For fun.
They're just okay. the sprites straight out of Super Mario World, you know. The universe isn't to scale, I don't think. Who knows?
No, it's definitely to scale.
True. So I'm about to pick up missiles, and he will use them to open that missile door right in front of Bomb Treezo.
And then I'm going to pick up bombs.
You'll notice my missile count is also 0 because he used them. Okay.
So that
we're fumbling the controls, it's fine.
the fumbler.
True.
You might notice that if I get hit, hotstreak also takes damage. So we kind of have to be careful when and where we get hit, because it could be catastrophic. We have definitely seen moments during Phantoon fights, specifically, where all of our health got drained, and then one of us got hit and died. Also worth mentioning, if one of us dies, we both die. Oh, well, I was supposed to skip that energy tank, but, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to be doing Mock Ball to get the early supers. And if you don't know what Mock Ball is, essentially it's just taking your run state and putting it into Morph Ball mode. There's not really an easier explanation for that. But other than that, I'm going to be skipping most of the items in Brinstar. I was supposed to come down here second, but we ran out of missiles. I'm really good at missing the shot on the door.
It's a skill you need, honestly.
Yeah, it's you know, for comedic relief.
Mm-hmm. Well, you don't want to be putting holes in people's doors all the time, so you don't want to shoot them.
Yeah, you only want to be putting holes in people's doors sometimes.
Yeah.
Like when you kill me during the Phantoon fight.
True?
Would this be a good time to update everybody on what's happening with the charity?
I was just about to say.
Okay. Perfect. We're in sync, and I'm not even on the multiplayer. I'm the spectator. I'm the third player. For anyone, I'm the lost Mario.
The third brother.
So I'm the half brother from I don't know Portugal probably. So in case you didn't catch it, because we went really quickly into this and we had a bunch of distractions with puppies because it's the best distraction, we are here raising money for Blue Path. Blue Path provides autism service dogs, offering safety, companionship, and opportunities for independence. Their vision is to be the definitive leader in autism service dog provision, transforming the lives of individuals, families, and communities. Now, I was going to talk about Spore Spawn incentive, but we already hit that. Let's thank the lovely people who made that happen with a $25 donation from Threech, stating, and I solemnly say this, and everyone in chat should copy this, puppies. And then we had a $100 donation from Dubious Winter, who said, "Thank you, Multithon, for doing this fundraiser. My son has a service dog from Blue Path, and she's had such an incredible impact on my son and our whole family." And that is the goal of why we raise money for Blue Path. So thank you very much for making that Spore Spawn incentive happen. We do have a couple of things to bring your attention to. On top of that Spore Spawn incentive, we also have a poll going, because it is the classic El Clasico. I'm pretty sure this is the most iconic super metro or just poll in general for speedrunning marathons, the save the animals or save the frames. If you love animals and want to keep them to the Mario Brothers, they need to go and get them. You have to donate towards that. However, if you prefer frames and you'd rather Zeebs, whatever. If you prefer the Zed planet to keep them, to show them a bright future, let's say, you want to donate towards save the frames. So we have that going. It's going to be going until they get about after Mother Brain or so. They need to know where they're running to, so that they can follow up with what you're doing. We also have another target that has been opened up. It's a milestone at $250, so already halfway there, which is pretty good. But this is for Quake, which is the next run coming up, the 4-player Quake 100% run. And it's Quake PvP gaming. I do love me a good player v player shooter launcher game. If they meet the incentive, the runners will do a PvP match after the run. Not only is this Quake PvP played by extremely skilled Quake players, as they call themselves, but all 4 of the runners are good friends, so you can expect some of that classic multiplayer LAN party energy. If you want to see that, you got about an hour and a half to hit that incentive, so make that happen. More marathon means more puppies.
Matt, what are you doing?
Getting eaten by a Samus eater. Trying to do damage boosts and failing.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, so now I'm patiently waiting for you to grab healths.
Should I save?
I'm right by the ship. You're fine now. I'm out of the Samus eater room. There's nothing really dangerous.
Yeah, let's reach for that save the animals go though. Let's get some dogs for those kids.
Yeah.
Both in the game and in real life.
There's some pretty funny looking dogs in this game though. Not gonna lie.
Anything's a dog if you try hard enough.
Yeah?
I mean, have you seen pugs? Alright, quick disclaimer. I am no professional speedrunner. I will not be doing the quick kill on grade.
You're not even gonna try?
I mean, if I hit it, it will be purely on accident. So.
We're about to hit CWJ. First try. This is insane.
No way.
Damn it!
Well, not quite.
We missed the jump input. No.
Man. I'm chugging at grade. It's alright.
Oh. Okay.
I am a trained unprofessional.
We're gonna third try this CWJ.
Wow, I'm really blowing up this fight.
Don't you worry. CWJ, for those that don't know, it stands for continuous wall jump. It is basically if I am in the spin jump animation and land and jump past a wall, I can wall jump off of that wall to propel myself further. And there it is.
Essentially, it just means you can get over to the wrecked ship area with almost nothing.
If you ever watch a task of this game, the task does CWJs constantly just to keep momentum going forward through hallways.
It is just a frame perfect trick, isn't it?
Oh, you have 2-frame window.
Okay. Still pretty tight.
If the game runs at 60 frames per second, so in 1/30th of a second I have to hit the jump button to hit that CWJ. We are approaching Fantoon, giant ghost face creature, whatever the heck he is, who knows.
You might actually get gravity suit before I wrap up in Norfair this time.
Yeah, I was doing some TWJ practice this morning,
I see.
and then I thought it wasn't going to pay off when we were doing practice just now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you were so confident. It won't take me any more than 3 tries, and then I watched you sit up there for like 5 minutes.
Oh, we don't have speed boost yet. I can't do that. Okay.
Yeah, because you actually succeeded this time.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm gonna be the one behind this time.
No, we're just going to take the route as intended this time. It's going to be really cool.
Alright, well, we got a minute. Do we have any donation updates?
I would like to update everybody actually on what Multithon does. Because for anyone who's new, you might not have heard of Multithon, even though you ended up on this channel. That can happen. And trust me, that's how I found it. I just randomly found out one day that Multithon exists. Multithon is a speedrunning marathon focused on co-ops, races, relays, or anything that shows the power of teamwork. In this case, we have Super Mario blowing up another planet. Our core belief is that we are better and faster together. If you've ever wanted to see some of the most unique, I would say this is one of the marathons where we have some of the more unique runs that are those, you know, those speedrun extension things when you go to look up records and stuff like that. Like this is in that ballpark because you're going to be seeing a lot of those coming up. Like I said, after this run, we'll be the Quake 4 player, just to give you a little bit of an idea of some of the things we're going to be going with, followed by a one-shot of Triangle Agency. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's D&D of some kind. I have no clue. But the point is, there's going to be a lot of great speed runs happening over the next 4 days. So make sure you stay tuned. Tell your friends you want to join the community and keep up with everybody. Exclamation Discord. And then pass that exclamation donate link over to everybody you can. Remember, we're trying to aim for that $250 milestone for the PvP from a description of the 4 runners that I will tell you about later. It'll be funnier if we hit that goal because yeah, you want to hear what they're described as by themselves, by the way. I didn't come up with this description. They are the ones that said this, so I'm going to use it against them because, you know, as they say, I have the notes. I come prepared. So, join us.
Those who knows. I'm gonna make a real quick safety save.
Okay.
We're just getting a little low on health and I'm a little scared.
You're right by a farm.
It's true. But what if I didn't make it?
Well, then I would... Let me jump into
I
Sparks
need
several times in a row.
Supers. You're about to grab supers.
Yeah, I'm about to grab some.
So what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna grab Speed Booster, then I'm gonna backtrack, I'm gonna grab Ice Beam, and hopefully by then Matt will have made it to, or Hotstreak will have made it to the Gravity Suit, and then we will be swapping places, and I will be going to Meridian, and Matt will go to Lower Norfair.
We fought Kraid and Fantoon relatively close together, and then the idea is to fight Dragon and Ridley at roughly the same time.
In practice, that doesn't always work out, but we'll see.
This run is going significantly better than the last several we've done, so...
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised. It really was the controller, huh?
God, we're dead.
Oh. Dude, I just made it to the farm. It's a good thing I saved.
Yeah, this... Go ahead and load. I will just head over straight back to wrecked ship from the ship, because that's where I saved last.
Alright, well... You were saying?
Yeah. I'm gonna blame high jump.
You're gonna blame high jump.
I'm gonna blame high jump.
Alright.
I was jumping into spikes and things. It was problematic. I'm gonna go ahead and refill
Alright,
us.
well now I'm failing easy jumps, so Alright, well now would be another good time for donations.
True.
Actually, I have a question for you because I've never heard of co-op Super Metroid. How did you two find this category?
So Oats and Goats, world record holder in a couple of categories, or was at one point. Did streamed co-op on his channel at one point, and I watched that and was like, this is really cool, and so I looked into it and learned more about it.
I just learned it from Matt.
Yeah. Aw. I almost got the bomb jump.
I saw that. Alright, well, since I'm going to be waiting on Gravity Suit now, I'm going to be doing a little bit of cleanup in Norfair before I go to Meridia. Just to save on time while he's down here. Because I can't really do much in Meridia until we get that anyway. I don't really want to do Suitless Meridia.
Oy.
And I guess I should explain how saves work exactly. So when you're playing on Multitroid, it takes whatever the first save file loaded is into account when it picks which items to send to everybody. If Matt had loaded his save file first, everything would have been gone because we had not picked anything up yet at that point.
Yeah, when running for like the leaderboard, reloading saves is not allowed. But because it's just casual fun times.
Yeah.
I'm real glad you took that safety save, actually.
Yeah, we would have been very behind. I had a gut feeling. Like, something was going too well.
Yeah. Okay.
Killing
We're
us
taking
again,
dam-
dude?
We're taking damage on spikes, don't worry.
Bro, chillax.
I'm about to get a E-tank, hopefully.
Goddamn. Hopefully. Yeah, I can't... I'm not down by grapple beam to save you this time.
Yeah, I'm turning off high jump boots to make these jumps easier.
This reserve tank might come in handy.
Okay.
Alright. No longer worried about health. For now. I always forget this item over here. I think I... Did I already
It's... You're not supposed to get it.
I know I'm not,
Yeah.
but, like, we're behind. So... Oh, did it save the Phantom flag?
Yes.
Okay. I guess because I saved after you beat him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I apparently missed a super missile.
Uh-oh.
I thought you may have saved after this super missile on the right, but I guess not.
Must have been just before, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna be saving like a maniac now because I'm paranoid.
You should head straight to Meridia after Ice Beam, I think. Because I will probably
Think so?
be at Gravity Suit by then, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I might be a little behind, you might be sitting in the water for a couple seconds, but it shouldn't be too bad.
Should I leave the...
Crumbled Missile, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just forgetting the name. I think now especially would be a really good time for donations. There's not much of anything going on right now.
You know what I just learned, speaking of Discord issues? Suddenly my Discord has enabled pings. And I never have Discord pings enabled, so suddenly I'm getting a bunch of pings from a bunch of servers. So now not only am I watching for mice in my basement, because my bodyguard cat ran upstairs to take a nap, but now I'm also listening to Discord pings go off in my ears. This would be an excellent time to remind everybody that we still have that bid war.
Bid ping.
Where we're trying to either save the animals and hand them over to the children, or save the frames and leave them with the planet to keep those animals toasty warm. So you can still donate towards that. Make sure that when you put in the donation that you see the polls, you click the polls and you put in with that. Otherwise, let me pull something up here because guess what? You mentioned it right at the moment where I was hunting down pings. I got it. Here we go. All right. Let me give you some information I know about Blue Path specifically. Blue Path's expertly trained autism service dogs offer safety and freedom to families. A Blue Path service dog's primary role is to provide safety for a child out in public. The dogs are trained to prevent a child from bolting, either into the street or away from parents in a crowded area. They also provide children with much-needed companionship, increased social acknowledgement from peers, opportunities for independence, and increased levels of confidence.
All right. So I'm doing suitless Meridia right now. Usually by now we would have gravity suit. But unfortunately, because of that death, we got set pretty far back. Underwater movement in this game is pretty interesting when you don't have gravity suit. It slows you down a lot, and you can't really wall jump without some hypersensitive TAS style stuff. So getting around is a bit of a chore. I did not want to kill that. Is there another crab coming, or am I screwed?
Gravity will be here in like 2 seconds.
2 seconds, you say?
Well, I do still have to get the missile and the reserve. I could do them after gravity, though, if you just want me to grab that first.
Yeah, I think that would be smart.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back down, and we're gonna do this the way God intended. Because I don't really want to make that climb again. am gonna need some health. So, okay, that should hopefully be enough. Perfect.
Incredible, actually.
Oh. So we're gonna go visit the mama turtle. She's got some health for us. We are gonna have to piss off her children a little bit. But that's alright. Also, Matt, I'm gonna take this time to mention, don't forget you have to do Crocomire.
Mhm.
Wait, I get to bomb jump up to this. Because we don't have grapple. Hmm. Well,
That was horrifying. I almost fell right on top of a fish, and we would have died, and it would have been incredible.
yeah. Alright. This is awkward. I wasn't prepared to bomb jump. There we go. I'm used to having grapple by now. Okay, there we go. Now we're chilling.
So it sounds like this run is actually pretty flexible with how you take on the 100% based on how health situations and stuff like that are going.
It's relatively flexible.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's like a optimal route, but if one player runs behind or anything like that, you can kind of make up for that a little bit. So
how did you two determine who's going to do like that opening intro versus different places you go to?
I think it just came down to who's better at which bosses. And like getting into it. Because you can't even do the CWJ, right? You've never learned that one?
I can.
Oh.
I can and have.
Oh, I don't remember then.
I just kind of... We just kind of went with it, honestly. When we did our initial run, I think our roles were reversed. But we also didn't know, like, the actual routing. Because we were just going off of game feel. We spent like 4 hours yesterday actually learning the proper route. So suppose we got a little lucky that our time estimate wasn't too far off from where we would actually land up. I never grabbed the missiles in early supers. Well,
Okay.
yeah, I guess you're gonna have to make that detour.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm going that direction anyway.
Yeah, that's not like too far out of the way. Can't believe I missed that.
As an archipelago runner, I've heard and said that many, many times.
Yeah. I've missed a couple items in archipelago runs. That's always a fun conversation.
You can use super missiles if you can hit him. It's sometimes a bit of a pain, but goes quicker, I think.
Yeah. Well, if he doesn't fucking body block me. Oh man, almost had that. We're not shards working across the room. That would have been really cool.
Yeah, I would've. I've never done that.
It's really tight.
Yeah.
Do we have any updates on save versus kill? Coming up pretty quick.
Depending on what we're saving, no, nobody has updated us yet on that. Although it still remains open for we have a fair amount of time still. Where's the time?
Yeah, we've still got time.
2 screens, and I still don't have enough space. We got a fair amount of time though. I'm sure because I know this for a fact, and I wonder about donation meta. Like, let's talk about donation meta for a second because sometimes, depending on the marathon, some people sit there and go, well, I could donate now and show my preference, but then somebody's going to come in and snipe it anyways. So, what if this entire time, everybody is just kind of like waiting, and the moment you're entering Mother Brain, we're just going to get this riddle, like this Riddler amount of donations, and I'll go, save, and I'm going to have to make sure that I see the A for animals versus the F for frames. Otherwise, I'm going to be putting the numbers out in the incorrect place, and that would be really hard to make hype for. But it is still there, as well as the Quake PvP, which we're working ourselves towards. How much does saving the animals adds? A minute? 2 minutes? Minute and a half? I can't remember.
Like 20
Yeah,
seconds.
it's not a whole lot of time.
About a minute if they get stuck on a wall and forget they're playing Super Metroid. And I mean, Spore Spawn, we're doing the Mario in the Spore Spawn room.
Yeah.
True.
We're gonna be, and that could mean many things. That could just be dancing around the Spore Spawn. It could be maybe a couple of missiles goes across the face. Like, is it what is a Spore Spawn anyways? Is it an enemy? Is it a
It's a mini
According
boss.
to the manual, he's a bioengineered plant boss creature made by the space pirates.
bioengineered? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he'd fit right in Resident Evil.
True.
The which one was that? Where you go through that plant part? Is that 4? Where's the one
Bro,
where you have to like fight all the Is that the
I'm
first one?
by
where they have
Spore
all-
Spawn right now. Should I just say hi?
Up to you.
No, it'll be more funny if we have to come back later.
Yeah.
We should come back with plasma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta quit trying to speed booster Dragon. It's just not gonna work. I don't know how that works, and that's okay.
Okay, Will Hotstreak, get the Mission Impossible.
Survey says
So.
no.
There's a power bomb down here. I'm going to attempt to grab it and jump back up this hole. Wish me luck. I failed immediately. All right, cool.
Good job.
Didn't even succeed on the quick fall through the crumble block. Incredible.
Alright, well, we have space jump.
Yeah.
Oh, the twirl is perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, the Mario sprite is really well done. I don't know who put it together, but they have my props.
Huh?
Please?
Huh?
What? Huh?
Whoa!
Hello?
Is this part of the speed run?
Alright, I guess our speedrun's going into creepypasta territory. What the hell?
The uncle does live on planet Zebes. I knew it.
That's never happened to us.
And Twitch integration was subtly enabled. What's that? Woofer Z in chat makes it say it in their runs?
What even?
I don't know. I know there's like a chat functionality in Multithon, but there's no one in here but us. I'm scared.
Dude.
The Multitroid developers watch Multithon, and they're playing a prank on us right now. That's what I think is happening.
Oh. I guess Spring Ball isn't my item to get.
Really?
No, that can't be right, because it was on my planner when we were testing. And you're supposed to do Croc, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we know who's behind. Because, I'm gonna have to come back for that Spring Ball, or you're going to have to. One of the two. I guess I, in theory, could do Puyo Clip, but I don't know how.
You freeze him, you stand on him, and you get in there.
Doesn't it have to be like a specific frame, though?
Yeah, so there's a pretty consistent setup. If you come through the door and shoot the ceiling, jump up and shoot him, he's pretty much always frozen in the exact right spot.
Well, Matt, if you would be a dear for me and go to Crocomire before you do anything else, that would be great.
That is what's next on the list.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you did Ridley and then Croc.
No. Go to Crumble Shaft and then go to Crocmire.
I see. I guess this is what happens when, we never get to that point of testing.
Oh, actually?
For context, when we were practicing, Matt was always so behind that I ended up just doing Crocomire before going to Meridia.
Actually, no, Crocmire is last in the route. So I'd expect you to do Puyo Clip.
Well, tough luck. Like I said, I'm not professional.
Who
We're
thinks
not
we
here to
should
meet
make him
world
do it?
record. If you make me do that, we're sitting here for
Ask the
30
ghost.
minutes. Okay. Actually, yeah, ask the ghost. That was incredible.
I need to know how that happened.
Is it just like a random event that can just happen, or...
I don't know.
See, it's Spirit Box. That was probably EMF5 because it caught everybody off guard. Diogen, maybe? Only like 7 Phasmophobia players are going to get that.
I've played Phasmophobia like 3 times, and each time I had no idea what was going on. The last time I tried to play
that's the goal.
I was playing in VR, and I got stuck in a stair.
Ooh. Oh no.
Yeah. Good game. Very well made and polished. Forgotten how to video game. You know, this one started off really good. Matt, I do think we should probably switch routes for the future.
Yeah?
Yeah,
What makes you say that?
you can Puyo clip.
That is true. It's not that hard.
It's probably not, but I don't understand, like, how to get the positioning and how it works.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Mario, I'm the dumb one, you're Luigi,
I
you're
think
the
I'm
guy who
supposed to be
catches
doing
ghosts.
Crocomire when you're like on your way to Mother Brain.
That makes sense.
Just shake up the routing a little bit.
Yeah. It's alright, we're not the greatest at following the routing anyway, apparently.
Yeah.
How are we doing for
You
time
know what
right
I know
now?
people are great at, though?
What's that?
Donating to charity.
True.
I know they can do it. In fact, I could even tell you that Professional Plumber could teach Professional Ghost Maid how to donate. With exclamation donate, you'd be linked to Blue Path, where you can donate to help kids with autism get a support dog, which helps them live their life better. I'm just saying, if the Metroid brothers can do it, you can too. The night is not even here. Well, for me, it's night. It's 4:14 p.m. But for those of you who are at night, the night is still young. Kick up your feet. Find your wallet. Might be between the couch pillows. Might be behind you. You might be sitting on. You're realizing you suddenly have a lot of back pain. Oops. But you know what can help? Lessening that wallet and increasing support for those who need it.
Indeed.
I'm just gonna wheel away on my Segway.
Let's go.
Alright, we're gonna hang out with Shack Tool for a minute. Our favorite dog.
True. He is very dog-shaped in his face.
Yeah, you can see his snout. And he's got like ears on the back of his head. Kind of. Not really. It's close enough. He's a dog.
Yeah.
I'm sure any kid would be glad to have Shack Tool as their dog.
Could
He
help you
does
build
exist
sand
solely to help.
castles.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Hmm.
What do you still have to do, or are you just waiting on me to kill Ridley at this point?
It looks like I brain farted the items in Aqueduct.
Oh, good job.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, I am still waiting on you to kill Ridley, but we do also still have to visit Spore Spawn.
True.
So I'm probably gonna have to wait on you before we do that. Unless you want me to just do it myself.
No, we should just go visit Spore Spawn right after I kill Ridley. I think that's
Yeah.
or right before I kill Ridley. Like right as I get to his door, I have to backtrack out, go visit Spore Spawn, and then come back. It'll be really funny.
What am I doing? Dude, I'm having the
You're
brain
getting
fart of a
plasma
century
beam.
right now.
You're getting Plasma Beam, but twice.
Yeah, I'm doing it again.
Yeah,
For fun mode.
of course.
Yeah.
The more Plasma Beams you collect, the stronger our beam becomes.
Plasma laser.
The Spazer Laser Beam. It was called that once in a Nintendo Power magazine.
You're kidding.
No. It's incredible.
Who wrote that? And they should be fired.
The same person who said to use a Master Ball on a Spearow or a Magikarp. That's that same person, I bet you.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, let's go. We got the missile without falling.
Hey. That's always a good sign.
This is my favorite animal right here. Too bad we can't save him.
He sure is an animal. Of
Whoa.
some kind. Bro's yumping. What the hell?
Doing moves I never seen before.
New moves invented just for this run. Alright, I think I'm finally done having the biggest brain fart of my life.
Incredible.
That whole thing with not being able to get to Spring Ball really threw me for a loop, I think. Whoa, I'm green now.
Whoa. Oh, wow, okay.
You know, Screw Attack is fitting with Luigi, because, like, he has those electric powers, but not really for Mario.
Luigi has electric powers?
It's only referenced in the first Mario and Luigi game, but yes.
Whoa.
Well, I say referenced, it's the only game where he gains and uses them. I guess Smash Brothers as well, to some extent.
I charge
I think.
suit and hit the door. My life's over.
Dude, I love when I do that. It's my favorite. Just trying to open the door with my Shine Spark, it's fine. Do we have any donation updates?
I could tell you about a couple of people who have started off on our Save the Animals versus Frames
Ooh,
war.
okay.
And it's on very even terms because we have a $10 donation from Dark Zoa who says, "Here's some seed money to get this bid war going. Save the animals." And then we have Syedge with the $10 donation. "Hey, poke it up, let's save those animals." So I'm guessing shave meant the frames. So we're actually even right now. It's 10 to 10. So basically, hey, the war tarries on. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but let's pull up ye old English since we can't speak ye modern English. But we still have about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so before we have to figure out whether or not. Because does this mean that if it ties, now that we have save animals frames and shave the animals, does that mean we're saving them then shaving them? Are we shaving then saving them?
How does
Is it
one
trim?
shave
Like,
the
I don't know.
animals?
Yeah, I don't know who's doing this, because right now we have a dude with fire and a dude with electricity, and they both have missiles. I don't think that's a good shaving apparatus. I've never gone to the store and find, hey, there's all my bronze shavers. Oh yeah, look at that tactical nuke right next to them. It's not how that
You
works.
never know. You could use fire to shave an animal, I think.
I don't think that's. I think that's singe.
The animals
I think the English
are
is just
speaking
slipping
to
with all
us.
of us right now.
They're doing it again. Man.
Please save them.
man.
I did the exclamation point donate earlier, but I... This one's not me. No?
I'd like a. What?
What? No.
What is happening?
No shaving.
No shaving. Who is tapped into our system?
Dude,
What's happening?
What's going on, man?
The game is sentient. We have begun Skynet. Oh no.
I think the Multithon devs are messing with us.
Gotta
Like,
be.
that's,
There's no
that's
other
the only
way.
explanation I've got.
Matt didn't.
Blink once for yes. Blink twice for no. Multitroid.
Matt didn't share the room code with anybody
No!
else. So... What the hell?
Oh, not the Spazer Razor. Oh, I hate how that's so good.
So right now I'm just kind of doing cleanup.
Yeah.
Because we are realistically out of other things to do.
hmm
Because Matt is about to fight Ridley. I also just accidentally did the damage boost up to get that energy tank, even though I didn't need to.
Let's go.
Oh. Always good when the audio goes out randomly. Nope.
You know, I've never considered how sturdy Ridley's tail must be to be a pogo stick.
Right?
You know, he's gotta like do some workouts on that thing, I'd imagine.
Like, are there shocks installed in the tailbone? I don't understand.
Do you think Ridley lifts weights with his tail?
Yeah, unfortunately we'll never know
Oh,
because he just
100%.
disintegrated. Kinda sad.
Got some tail ups.
Listen, alright, if I got shot a billion times by the razor beam, I think I might explode too.
True.
So how many items are we at now?
We are at...
Good question. We don't exactly have like a
95 out of 100.
95?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I think I did that right. Because we're
Maybe.
missing one power bomb tank, one
I
super
didn't
missile
have-
tank. We are missing.
We do not have the progress.
We're missing 4 missiles. Okay, so 7. 7.
It's insane to me that you can
7
just do
items
this
left.
math on the fly.
Yeah. Ow. bumping into spikes. I'm about to go get our last energy tank.
I'm picking up some more garbage.
I did not get the mock ball through the bomb blocks,
Ah,
unfortunately.
hell. Sorry, this guy's lame.
Yeah, this guy's trash. Who let him on?
Who let him play Multithon? He killed us.
It's true.
Can we get a spore spawn summoning donation train?
Hell yeah.
Spore spawn summoning?
The spore spawn summoning just makes it sound way cooler than apparently it is because it's absolutely useless in the speed run apparently.
Yeah.
So can we come together in chat and in donations and summon the spore spawn? And then you have to say that 5 times fast. In fact, if you send a line, I do tongue twisters because I was a public or am a public speaking teacher, trained to be a public speaking teacher. I'll do spawning spore spawn as a tongue twister, depending on how many are sent in. In fact, for every $2 you put in that donation, I'll say it that many times fast. So if it's a $10 donation, I'll say spawning spore spawn 5 times. I'll do it.
Let's go.
You think I won't, but I will.
Alright. Are you done with cleanup at this point? I think you are, right?
Yeah. Are you also?
I have like a little bit left. And
Yeah,
I'll meet you at
okay.
Spore Spawn.
Alright.
Let's go. We're gonna go visit our favorite neglected plant. He needs to be watered. We're gonna go water him.
I mean, the beam is blue.
It's true.
It's also ice, which, it's just frozen water.
Ice is water, it's true.
We're gonna fill... we're filling a Spore Spawn up with that great H2O.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna go into hibernation.
Oh, you mean hydronation?
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Oh.
Of course.
Cooked with that one.
Ah. I'm so ready to do the Mario.
We have one more missile tank. That
We're missing one?
Yeah. Either that or got deleted when we reloaded our save.
Huh. Let's see here. Looking at the map. It doesn't look like we ever got the one in Norfair.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
I will go do that right away.
Yeah, you're there anyway, so.
Yep.
Someone took the challenge.
Let's go.
Oh?
They, Anonymous sent in $10 with a Spore Spawn tongue twister. But it's not just Spore Spawn. They gave me an entire, afternoon activity for Spore Spawn. Are you ready for this?
Boy. Alright.
So it's Spore Spawn, Source Sports, Source Spots, Spawn, Source Sports.
Let's go.
I don't know who came up with this.
Dude.
Okay. Spore Spawn, Source Spots, Spawn, Source Sports, 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 Spore Spawn, Source Spots, Spawn, Source Sports. And then we got a $10 donation from Dark Zoa. Fun fact, Ridley's Tale has its own AI, and it doesn't want you to save any frames. I need a 2-minute breather.
Okay.
Fair enough. Alright. We're about to go do the Mario dance all over Spore Spawn while we water him.
And let's keep those donations coming in too. We want to save those animals. Literally and figuratively.
Scrungip's gonna go.
Both of those did go towards save the animals, by the way. So save the animals is ahead by 20.
Let's go.
Yeah. So after we water spore spawn, Scrungip's gonna head down to Turian to fight Motherbrain.
Down
And
to
I'm gonna go
Turian.
hang out outside the room where the animals are.
We're below Turian right now.
We
Up and
are
up to
below-
Turian.
Yeah. I don't know. Turian always in my head is like the lowest part of the map, just in my brain.
You are factually incorrect.
I mean, that's just how they chose to lay out the elevators on the Multitroid map. That elevator could go way lower than it appears. You don't know.
It literally connects to the criteria mapped.
That's true.
It very much makes sense where it's at.
No.
Yeah.
I got a mock ball through there. No way.
Dude, you're insane. Gotta make up speed somewhere. Yeah, another quirk of Multitroid. If we're in the same room and I open a door, it will open for him. At least for ammo doors. I don't know if that's all doors. Okay, it's all doors.
Oh, hello.
I broke the door somehow.
We love glitch door graphics.
Alright, hello, Spore Spawn.
Spore spawn!
It's our boy. This is our friend. Oh, nice door.
Don't fall in.
Try not to.
I've seen this thing once, maybe?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
been cut out of every
Looks like a
speed
Kirby
run.
boss.
He's a little bit skippable.
Oh, I missed my shot
Oh, me
because he
too.
was too high.
Oh, we get another cycle.
Dude, the longer we get to sit with Spore Spawn, the better, I think.
True. Is our
Yeah, come on, chat. Swing your arms from side to side. Do the Mario with the spore spawn. It's swinging its body from side to side.
bro? We're
Oh,
terrible.
this is awesome.
Swing your gun from side to side.
So is your damage collective or is it split between your games?
It's split.
I guess that answers
Yeah.
my question. Okay.
Alright, we're out of here. We watered the Spore Spawn.
Yay.
Oh, we have to open the door to get that. Never mind, you opened it for me. Alright, so Matt is gonna head towards where the animals are,
Bro.
assuming that the animal's goal is reached. I'm going down to Mother Brain. Or, actually, alternatively, what if we both did Mother Brain?
That would be quite funny.
It'd be hilarious. I wonder how that fight is gonna work.
I'm to find out.
I think
wonder
our
if it's-
phases will just like progress whenever one of us depletes her health to the right amount.
That would make sense, but we know how that can go very wrong based on the A Link to the Past Online support for this game.
Yeah.
We were initially going to use A Link to the Past Online for this run, because unlike Multitroid, it supports showing both players like on one screen, so we would be able to actually see each other in game. Unfortunately, it is not anywhere near as stable as Multitroid is for SM, as it's mostly designed for A Link to the Past. The statue's going down. For fun mode.
So, I'm gonna try to do baby skip. We're gonna see how that goes.
I'm not gonna try to do baby skip because I don't trust myself with it.
If I get it, then I'll also do Zebetite skip and force you to kill them all yourself.
Alright.
Safety save?
If you want to. Probably a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Just in case Mother Brain breaks incomprehensibly.
Well, I can give you an update on whether or not it would. I have the researchers on it because we have a $25 donation from Dark Zoa, who says double Mother Brain is a bad idea because double Rainbow Beam. Also, save the frames. Now, save the frames is winning with $35, and save the animals sitting at $31. We also have a $1 donation from Nina. Thank you very much for your donation.
Double Rainbow Beam is a good point.
That is a good point. I didn't think about that.
We'll need to either have twice as much health in order to survive it, or...
Oh, they're back. The voices, they've returned?
The voices in my head.
What is this? Why are they talking at different intervals, too? It's not even in sync. I'm so confused. But chat, there's not much time left. If you want to save the animals, you need to put in at least $5 to be able to make it past. This is that moment. Remember I said the donation, the meta. This is that target meta, that poll meta. Got to get those last minute votes in. They matter. We know better than that. They matter. Gotta get it in there. Save the animals. Otherwise, the frames yet again win another marathon. Do you want the frames to keep winning? Look, frames are cool, but animals are cool too, because we're here for Blue Path. Animals should be winning. I'm just saying.
That's true.
I've never heard of a frame animal before. It's just animals in frames, and guess what's the center of that attention? The animal. So save the animals. Make that comeback now. Also, nice baby skip.
Yeah, it was going all right.
Oh, I meant that to the other person. I didn't mean it as snarky.
Yeah.
I was saying good
I
job.
mean, that
There was
wasn't
no
baby
skip
skip.
there.
That was just me making it go faster by
Yeah, he just
removing my
disabled
suits.
suits, so he'd take damage quicker.
Oh. Well, well done on
Oh.
knowing the speed run better than me. Not that that's much, because apparently I didn't even know this place is called Zeebies. So, Zeebs, whatever.
Zebus,
Oh.
Zaboss.
Oh.
It's a good thing we saved.
You loaded in first, you're a fool.
That's true. Reset.
Oh, see, we're just discovering everything. There you go, guys, see?
Oh, no, that saves in Norfair. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna hang out by the animals.
Okay. Sounds good.
My bad. I got hit by the fucking eye door.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are you?
12.
It's his first time playing Super Metroid, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, this whole time it's actually been blind. I can't believe I did that. Total noob play. Well, at least we won't have to
It
deal
would be
with
something I would do.
That safety save was a real good idea.
That was a real good idea. We would have been squandered. The run would have been done and over.
This does mean there's that little bit more time to influence the poll. Save the frames, currently winning with $35, but save the animals, 31. It's almost there.
Gotta donate. The animals have been begging.
They have.
They've literally been hijacking the run to say save us.
Listen, this is gonna weigh on my whole soul if we don't get this. Alright, we need to save those animals. If not for them, for me.
True.
There's like that moral side versus the speedrunning side, where the speedrunning side's kind of like the devil going, yes, frames.
Wow.
I don't know why it sounds like they've been in the business for a while, but they have.
You wanna fill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that way we don't have the same shit happen.
Since you procced reserves by taking damage while I was being eaten.
Yeah, we've made a few mistakes this run.
That's okay. It's been entertaining, I think.
To some extent, probably.
Can I slip in for a quick donation?
Of course.
There is a $5 donation from Osthovel saying, we need to save those animals. No frames are lost in co-op. Best wishes, the developer. Now remember, when you are donating, you have to click the poll to make that happen. That would save the animals ahead. Now I have to consult the council.
The Shadow Council.
To determine. I mean, they hide in the shadows, but I don't think they're like Shadow Council people. They're pretty cool. I don't know. The entire team in Multithon's pretty awesome.
Yeah, Shadow Council can be cool.
I mean, I guess depending on your, it's like, you know, Dark Side has cookies type thing. Like, I guess if that's what you're going for.
So, how's Zeb Skip, Matt?
It's going great. Don't even worry about it.
This is why I don't bother.
Mr. Rinka, I'm gonna have to ask you, like, do what I want.
The Rinkas are the orange circles. For context.
I think that was self-evident. Maybe.
You never know. Better safe than sorry.
Oh, come on. I'm gonna cry.
Oh.
Okay. There it is.
Hey. You did it. It would have been faster just to kill them.
I'm gonna kill you. How about that?
I have an update as we're getting to the final end here.
Oh boy.
We have another $5 donation from Osthovel saying, okay, here is more, and that was put towards Save the Animals. So now Save the Animals is ahead by 100 Canadian pennies. $1.
Let's
It is ahead
go.
by a single dollar, which means if you want to influence it, you don't have a lot of time. The mother brain is rising. The rainbow beam is preparing itself. Luigi is ready to mind explode this thing. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but it's gross. But either way, we're going to destroy it soon, and then we're going to be heading over. We're going to be closing that pool soon. My cat may have found a mouse. This day is exciting. This is great. There's like everything happening all over the place.
So I think what we found out today is Luigi is in fact #1, and yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Going for stand-up? Yeah, you are. Whoa.
Well, I didn't take damage fast enough in the second phase. It's fine, though. We've got reserves.
Shit, man. I watched you drop down to 10, and I saw her not make her little breath, and I'm like, well...
Yeah.
This is the time where you really need that robot talking to say Mamma Mia as he's just looking up at the Metroid.
Okay.
He's so confused.
The donation war will close like right after I obliterate Mother Brain with the Hyper Beam. Get your donations in. Wish we could save this animal. This makes me sad
you
every
probably
time.
could. You have to do some out of bounds shenanigans, but you probably could. Saving the animal in A Link to the Past is way funnier, though.
True.
Although that one is a questionable save.
Right. Mother Brain is
Alright.
dead.
Alright, are we saving or killing?
It was a close one. It went back and forth. At the end of the day, we are in fact saving the animals.
Alright!
Let's go.
Thank you, everybody, for donating towards the poll, getting us closer to that Quake PvP. You've all done spectacularly so far and so early into the marathon. It's good to see.
It's the animals! Alright. Go, my friends. What are you doing? Alright. Alright, the animals are safe and sound. Donating.
And time ends when the last player has entered the ship.
Yeah, I'm going to wait here for Matt. Hey, we got thanked. Let's go. We have pleased the gods. All right.
Time.
We win.
All right. We did it.
We win the video game.
True.
All right. What was our what was our final time? I didn't have a timer up.
GG, from what I can see, I'm looking at it was a bit started late, but I'm looking at a 1:20:45.
Wow.
Oofda. We were pretty on schedule then, huh?
Yeah.
Precisely. Early. It is early by 5 minutes 15 seconds. That counts.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, there goes the animals. They
You
flew
see
away.
that dot? That was our friends.
They escaped successfully.
They visited us in our HUD.
They did do that. Who knew the animals could be ethereal?
Mm-hmm. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to watch the rest of Multithon. Lots of great runs coming up.
Looking forward to that Quake run.
Yes, thank you very much, scrungip and hotstreak. That was a fantastic Super Metroid 2-player 100% run. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves.
Indeed.
Mhm.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. And yes, they are correct in saying up next will be a Quake 4-player 100% easy run after a short intermission. Do not go anywhere unless you're going to grab more people to sit and tell them to not go anywhere. See you in a few.
Get those deer forces ready in chat.